Stage 4 and out the door, yo. I'm just kidding. Hey, listen, I just recorded another video, and I want to add some of these little stories because one of the things about me, if you know me, you know this. If you don't know me, well, I deal with stress mostly with stupidity and laughter. Okay. My wife thinks this is not, she rolls her eyes every time we have this conversation. When I'm in the hospital, I'm cracking it up with the nurses. Listen, I was in the hospital, I had tubes coming out of my belly, I had a tube coming out of my ding dong, I was hurting, I was probably high on oxycodone and tramadol and all those kinds of things, you know. I'm yucking it up with the nurses. I mean, they probably thought I was an idiot, but you know what? That's how I dealt with it. I laughed. You know, given the same journey, if you're on your own cancer journey, or you're just in life, man, deal with it with humor. Everybody that knows me I'm cracking jokes or making fun of something. I just like seeing people ease up a little bit. You know, I want to tell you a story. So after I had my ileus put in, and I was getting ready for my reversal surgery, they had to do a test. Okay, this test was extremely uncomfortable. Again, this is no holds barred. Again, I say it every video. I'm gonna say it again. It's gonna be graphic. I'm gonna tell you what the hell happened. Okay, so they had to check to make sure that everything inside me was healed up enough that that they could make this closure. Right. So one of the tests just so happened to be a dye that they injected into my bum to see if there were any leaks or anything like that. So I'm in the hospital. I was actually there because I remember being in a gown and in I still had my bag and I was in a gown, and I sat down in the radiology department waiting for a while for these people to be ready for this test. So I get in there, okay, and there was one specific fellow that was always there reading the x-rays. He was like the x-ray tech guy that ran the machines, and he had a bunch of girls, nurses there. Sorry, y'all, I'm pulling out on an intersection here. But he had a bunch of nurses there that would just help out, but he was kind of the guy, right? He was funny, and we were, I got to know him because I had, by that point, several x-rays and scans and whatever. So I go in, and I have to get butt naked under this gown, and I get in there, and he tells me, okay, we're going to insert this. It was a rod, okay, and they're going to insert this in my butt, and they're going to push a bunch of fluid in there that has a dye in it, and while that's in there, they're going to take pictures. Makes sense, right? Looking for leaks or looking for whatever. So I'm like, okay, and I said, hey man, I said, I come down here and I gotta be naked. You're gonna shove this thing in my butt. You're gonna push a bunch of fluid in there. I said, I get down here. You have 4 young, good-looking nurses. I said, why can't there be 5 sweaty, hairy guys to do this instead of that? The whole building or the whole room cracked up. The girls were laughing. I said, I'm serious. Why do I have to do this in front of a bunch of young girls? Live your life. Everybody laughed. It made it easier on me because I'm super embarrassed. I don't want to be butt naked in front of these girls with my butt in the air and them pushing fluid everywhere. It went everywhere, all over the floor, and it's very embarrassing. You lose a lot of your fears about being naked in front of people, and you kind of lose that. It's like a humility kind of thing. But anyway, I made a joke. Everybody laughed. It was hilarious. Why not? Man, I'm in the hospital. I might die. If I want to make some jokes, I'm gonna make some jokes. My wife thinks I'm crazy, but you know what? That's okay. That's how I deal with it. So, given the same opportunity in that situation or in any